Hey guys, this is SoCal Val from TNA Wrestling, the princess of pro wrestling, and you're looking at InYourHeadOnline.com.
All right, we are back, and we're joined by ODB. Welcome to In Your Head.
What's up?
How you doing?
I am enjoying myself tonight, having a cold beer, hanging out, just relaxing.
Awesome.
How close is the ODB character to your real life?
Oh, I would say it's the real me. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Right.
But yeah,
Turned
it's just
up
me.
Is it toned down? Or?
Well, the volume's a little turned up in the ring, but that's me when you put a few drinks in me. That's how I am at the bar, so.
How happy were you with your match against All Odds with Awesome Kong?
Well, I think I stood up to her. I wasn't gonna back down from her. I mean, she's the biggest girl I've ever fought in the ring before. But I held my own. I ain't done with her, and I don't think she's gonna be done with me. So I lift that. I don't know if I can say the B word on here, but
yeah, you can say anything you want on here.
All right, well, I lift that bitch up, and fuck, I'm hurting a little bit, but so I'll do it again. Bring her on.
One of my most memorable things from that match is actually when you yelled, "Kiss my white ass, bitch." You could hear it pretty clearly right on the paper.
Oh, that's awesome. I was fired up.
Was it different wrestling somebody, someone bigger than you? Because usually you're the biggest one in the ring.
Yeah, I've never really fought anyone usually bigger than me. I mean, it was, I'm usually one throwing people around, but this time it was opposite. I mean, she tossed me around a little bit, and then I tossed her, once, I guess. But yeah, it was, I'm not used to that, having a bigger girl against me, but shoot.
Are you happy with, how TNA's handling the women's division so far?
What was that again?
Are you happy that TNA's handling the women's division?
Oh, hell yeah! I am very happy. I mean, you go from having no girls on TNA ever to bam. There's 10, 12 of us in the women's division right now, and it's good. I mean, we're all so different, which is awesome too. I think that's the best thing about it. We're all so different. There's we're all different scoops of ice cream because no one guy likes the same girl. You gotta have a variety, and we have a big, huge variety at TNA.
Do you have any problem with the label of it being called the Knockout Division?
Hell no, we are knockouts.
Right.
It fits us. It fits us good.
Right, and if anyone says otherwise, you'll knock them out.
Exactly.
Do you have a question from the board, Inchman?
Yes, the Big Tiny. He wants to know what's up with the Flash. He wants to know what's in it.
Well, first of all, don't worry about what's in it. All I gotta say, it gets me pumped up, and yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. You'll find out. You'll find out once.
It's kind of like Popeye's spinach.
Yeah, it's my spinach. My liquid courage.
Were you surprised, pretty much the first time you showed up in TNA, the crowd just really, popped for you?
Yeah, I'm still shocked because usually when people see me for the first time, they're like, "What the hell is this?" People are scared by me. They're like, "Well, this is different. She's crazy." But then once people start, I'm your average. Well, I don't know, average girl, but I'm a normal girl. People can relate to me, I'm pretty much a redneck girl, and I'm not your 100-pound, not a 100-pound blonde girl, I have some curves, so
Mm-hmm.
I think people can really relate to me, and I relate to them, so, a common girl, I guess you'd say.
We get a call here. We got Brian on the line. He's been calling in for you all night.
Oh, yeah. I had a question for the ODB.
Hey, what's up?
Hi. When you were in the OVW, did you know a wrestler by the name of BJ Payne?
Yes.
That name's after there, because I went to college with him. I didn't know him personally, but he was on the football team there. And I remember he was like, people say that he wanted to be a pro wrestler. He actually painted his face during games, and he was a pretty good defensive lineman for where I went to college at. And I saw that he had actually gotten a break in Ohio Valley Wrestling, and I was like, wow, it's like I went to school with that guy, and I just didn't know if you like wrestled at the same time he did or not. But yeah,
I never got to wrestle with him, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's a small world. That's very cool.
Yeah. Okay, well, I appreciate you taking my call. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Ryron here from our message board, he actually has a question about OVW. He wants to know what the environment was like there.
OVW was one of the best experiences I've ever had in wrestling. They opened their arms up for everyone. I mean, Danny Davis, Al Snow let me train there with the contract guys, and everyone was there. We all helped each other because we all have one goal, to make it, to the top. And it was a good atmosphere, everyone. And then Al and Danny, I can't say enough things about them, It's a great locker room. Great locker room.
Were you surprised WWE never brought you up to the main roster because you were getting big reactions at OVW too?
Yes and no. I knew they always told me, they're like, you're not the diva material. You don't look like our divas. You're not pretty enough. You're not this. You're not that. Well, no shit. I mean, I'm not. Right. And to me, I think different is good. And right now, I think right now for me is the best thing is for me to be in TNA. They opened up the door for me, and they let me do my thing. And their company, WWE, never gave me a shot. So it's it's what it is. But I'm happy where I'm at right now. Very happy.
Now, when they tell you that kind of stuff, did that ever discourage you want to quit wrestling, or did that light a fire under you to prove them wrong?
Oh, it makes me say kiss my white ass. It makes me put clap. So I've been wrestling for about over 7 years now. Which ain't that long, my wrestling career, but I've done a lot in my short time right now, and it definitely, every time a door shuts, screw it makes me push even harder, and I thank them for that. I thank everyone, whoever said no to the ODB, thank you very much, because you're kissing my ass right now. So.
Do you think it's a mistake by WWE to they're no longer affiliated with OVW?
I heard that. I just heard that last week, and I was very. It sucks that it happened that way, but business is business. I don't know exactly. I don't know the whole story about it all, but hope I didn't kill the territory. But I think, Danny will still do his thing there. I still think, I'm sure WWE will still look at talent at, OVW or. So I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I think it'll still be there, but it's just not, with the WWE. But
did Cornette work with you in OVW, or was he gone when you were there?
No, he was actually gone when I got there, and I remember got there, and Heyman was there just for, I think his last day was literally the day I showed up, so I didn't get to work with him either.
Did you get something from the board, Incher?
Yes, actually, Crazy B. He wants to know, who were your idols growing up?
My idols. All right. Well, when I was little, my all-time was obviously Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh.
I loved watching him. He's so colorful. Every time I watch him, I went to a lot of live events too growing up, and just everything about him, his presence, his sparkly outfits caught my eye, and I hate to say it to you, but I was a big fan of the Ultimate Warrior.
No problem with that.
His energy,
Warrior was the
it was just
for 1-inch biceps, I believe, as well.
It was just his energy, he ran to the ring. I'm like, how can someone run to the ring? We only had 3-minute matches, I guess, but
right.
Mm-hmm.
he was. That's what kids liked back in the day. You like just people you normally don't see at a gas station, and that's what caught my eye.
Mm-hmm.
Although I was a fan of the Honky Tonk Man, $1 Million Man, Ravishing Rick Rude. I liked him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Demolition, I was a big fan of. I guess I like ice skating a lot. I guess I can.
Slarty Bardfest, he's a big fan of yours from your WEW days, and he wants to know who came up with the more like feminine look you have in TNA.
It was me. I think when I look at myself throughout my years, I've changed a lot. I mean, when I first started, I was little, then I got jacked up. I did some bodybuilding, got all ripped up. And I kind of said, every year, like, if a year ain't getting better for me, obviously there's something I need. And then I just kind of...
Yeah, I think the caller has a show on in the background. You can turn the show down. Sorry about that.
Turn the show down, man.
Let's start playing the drums.
Seriously, drop the collar, dude.
All right, go on, sorry.
All right, what was I saying? Oh, my coming in late.
Right.
I just figure, I was different, so I still need to show my feminine side, but still be me. So that's how I kind of came up with the whole idea of me wearing my outfit I do, and because I'm not a small girl, so I'm not gonna wear my little, even though my butt does hang out a lot, but I'm not gonna wear like a little two-piece outfit because my ass don't fit in that stuff. So.
No, Kong on one of the pay-per-views, she had a wardrobe malfunction. Has anything like that ever happened to you?
Sorry, I just had a flashback. Well, let's knock on some wood right here. I never had one. Yes, I think when I did I think I did an Indian, Wisconsin. I used to wear like really little black shorts, and a little part of me was showing. And actually, I think someone took a picture of it and sold it on the internet. So that's fun.
No,
those internet goons.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Anybody on the internet. I actually heard you're going to be in Charlotte this year for the NWA Legends Fans Fest.
Yes, I will finally make it there. Yes.
Excellent. That's everyone's checked it out. NWALegends.com. We go there every year.
We shall be there.
Yeah, we'll be there. Do you enjoy going to those and meeting the fans?
Hell yeah, I enjoyed meeting the legends, actually.
Right, yeah.
Well, and the fans, hell yeah. Without the fans, there wouldn't be wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun. You get to interact with the fans and the legends, and I think that's a great time to hang out with everyone and partay.
Yeah, a lot of times when we're there, a lot of the legends they're going around buying merchandise as much as the fans there.
Yeah, exactly.
See wrestlers as fans at the show.
Yeah, because we're all fans of each other, so it's cool how we get excited for meeting our favorite wrestlers,
Mm-hmm.
I think we're all fans.
Anybody you're looking forward to?
I don't even know who's
there yet.
actually all going to be there. I haven't.
Yeah, I don't think they've announced it yet. I think it's going to be this month.
Yeah. So.
When you're at any of these things, any fans ever come up and ask if you'll give them the Dirty Dozen?
Yes, I actually just had that.
Really?
Yeah, last
how
night.
Much that would cost for insure.
Yeah, last night at hanging out at Orlando after TV. Yeah, someone at the bar asked me to give him the Dirty Dozen.
What was the answer?
Shoot. That's him. Kidding.
Oh, maybe those pictures will end up on the internet too.
What was that?
I said, hope those pictures don't end up on the internet too.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows?
Any plans for ODB merchandise?
Yeah, my T-shirt's out actually on TNA. You can go to TNAWrestling.com.
Oh, okay.
You'll see it tomorrow on Impact. It's a camouflage. It comes in girl cuts and guy cuts. It's camouflage. It has a little ODB symbol in the front, and in the back it says, "Not just another pretty face."
Excellent.
So, and I believe that is the first knockout ever to have a T-shirt.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think there's even been a Gail Kim one.
Nope, there hasn't been a Gail Kim one. It's the ODB.
Are you looking forward to maybe starting to feud with Gail Kim?
Yes, I'm looking forward. Yeah. Hey, maybe me and her can get together and kick that bitch's ass down.
Just something else from the board, Incher?
Adam, he wants to know, how did you come up with such a great character?
How did I come up with it? Well, with the name, actually, my brother is a huge wrestling fan, and before I even started wrestling, he called me a dirty bitch one day. And it just kind of stuck, and he's like, one dirty bitch. He's like, ODB. He's like, that's it. And from the very first day I started wrestling, that's always been my name. And then with the character, it's just me, you know, I came out more. And my character actually came out when I was at OVW. Because Al and Danny were like, let it go. Like, get drunk out there. Do your thing. And it came out.
Who would you say is who was the most helpful in your career?
Most helpful?
Yeah.
I have a lot, actually. I hate to name drop, but I need to give these people credit. When I first started, I hooked up with Sean Davari and Ken Kennedy. We traveled the road together for a few years, and they taught me this ridiculous stuff. Like, basically, I trained a lot at wrestling school, but I learned more on the road than I did in wrestling school from those guys. So I traveled with them, and then basically Danny Davis, Al Snow, Robert Gibson, big influence. There's just been like wrestlers here and there, they know who they are, but every wrestler I come in contact, I grab something from each wrestler I meet. I don't steal stuff.
Right. I read online that you did an MMA match. Would you ever want to pursue that?
Oh, shoot. I actually just did that because the money was really good. It was actually with Thompson Dells, and I needed some extra money, so I was going to like a tryout, I think, for Raw and SmackDown. And I'm like, get some gas money or something. But yeah, it was. I liked it. I was pumped. Like it's a totally different feeling. Like it was. Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing it again. I'd have to train for it, but I think I could hang with those girls. I think I could. Cause I get really into it. Like if someone wants to mess with me, I'll fuck. Part of my friend. I'm a sailor right now. But yeah, I'd do it again.
Slarty Bardfest from our message board. He wants to know, given your handiwork with the flask, he wants to know if you ever plan on showing Eric Young and James Storms what's up in the drinking contest.
That's what I'm saying. I think that needs to happen. I'm surprised we haven't come in contact yet. This is very weird to me, but I think look at them. They drink beer and they get drunk. They can't hold their liquor. I can't. So bring it on, Storm and Showtime, and Jackie. Bring her ass too.
Do something there, Barbie.
Barbie?
He's having some technical difficulties there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, sure. Ryan from the message board wants to know if you ever watched any Shimmer, and if you have an opinion on that.
Yes, I've never been a part of Shimmer, but I know all the girls that are a part of it, and I've seen all their matches. They're good athletes. I give those girls credit. They go out there and bust not their balls off, but they go bust their asses off, but they're awesome. And I've been in the ring with most of those girls, and I think it's a great thing that they're doing, you know? And that's very cool. I mean, hopefully, I wouldn't mind. I would love to, do a show for Shimmer, but I've just never been contacted by them. But, yeah, I give those girls a lot of credit. They've really, they're proving themselves in the wrestling world.
Is there anybody out there that you haven't had a match with yet that you would like to?
Yes. Who would I like to have a match with? I've wrestled a lot of girls, though. I'm trying to think. Actually, my dream match. Actually, I haven't. I want to go to the other company right now. I've never wrestled Mickie James, and I would actually like to. I would like to wrestle her. And my dream match would be me and Beth Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
Even though I got to work with her a lot in OVW, but I think right now I'd love to have I'd love to have a fight with her.
Do the girls play a lot of ribs? We hear a lot of rib stories, from the different guys we have on here.
No, I don't pull any of that stuff. Well, knock on wood again. Nothing. Shoot. I'm not a mom. I haven't done anything that bad. Let's keep it at that.
All right. Anything was played on you? Or are they too scared?
No, just when I was at OVW, a lot of the guys did some shit to me. I mean, they just mess. It's harmless stuff. Like if we go out to bars and stuff, they try to, set me up with, certain people or just do some crazy shit. But nothing harmless. All fun and games. I'd get them back though.
Was there another question from the board there, Barbie?
I got a question. Have you ever been in the ring with Sara Del Rey? And if so, how did that go?
No, I've never actually wrestled her. I was actually just thinking about her. I saw her. I went to a Ring of Honor show a couple weeks ago in Chicago just to watch and hang out. And I met her for the first time, actually. And we never crossed paths yet. Hopefully, maybe, they could bring me into Shimmer and I could get to work her. But I remember, a couple years ago, I was supposed to work with her, but it just never happened. But, yeah, I would love to have a fight with her.
Well, we want to thank you for coming on tonight.
Oh, thank you guys.
Yeah, anything you want to tell your fans out there?
Well, shit, just remember, watch Impact on Spike TV. Tomorrow night should be a good one. I think it was advertised that there's going to be a big match tomorrow night on Impact. But remember, buy your ODB merchandise. And just remember, I'm not just another pretty face. Bam!
Excellent.
Hey everybody, this is your favorite TNA knockout, Tracy Brooks, and you're listening to In Your Head Online.